This includes the winner breaks rule and a 30-second shot clock to add to the pressure. The second round is a race to 7 racks, and your commentators are Ted Lerner and Alex Lely.
Beautiful break by Shane. They have a clear vision of the two. Not a straight in shot, but a bank is available. And now Skyler Woodward happens to be a top-notch bank pull player. And he can get around the 9 to the 3 ball. How's that for an opening? Skyler Woodward in their first match against Singapore. He was struggling. He was tired. It was a late night match. And at 5-5 the Americans showed their experience, actually, having stayed calm and cool even though things weren't going for them. They waited their chance, and in the end from 5-5 beat their opponent 7-5. They showed a good mental game. Not a good game, just a strong mindset. Now the Finland had an easier opponent. They were not challenged by Malaysia, but they failed, especially Mika Immonen, to bring their best game or something that came close to it.
Yeah, and this is often common in first round matches. It is very difficult to get used to the conditions, and you just have to get comfortable out there. It takes a few matches sometimes. The thing is, it's a race to 7. That adds a lot of pressure. Winner breaks. Some of these guys came on long trips. You can imagine the Americans taking about a day to get here. Mika also residing in New York these days. So this is a good opening rack here for USA. And how often have we seen, especially today, how important as we move on in the tournament to get a good start here. 1 or 2 mistakes can spell curtains.
A strong break by the US was followed by a sustained battle over the 2-ball before Petri Makkonen finally gained control of the table for Finland, who went on to level the match. A push-out by Finland in the third was handed back by the US team. That proved the wrong decision.
Wow. Wow, and this hurts. This hurts.
Finland going on to run out the colours. A number of misses on the 4-ball by both teams was finally settled by the Americans, who went on to level the tie. A clever break and run out by Van Boening and Woodward in the 5th saw the 2008 winners regain their lead.
No problem.
This is now rack 6.
Different type of break by Woodward. Not as firm, not as hard as Shane. Because he doesn't have that in his toolbox. Well, he has it on a good day, but not as reliable as Shane's. So he chose differently.
Yeah, it should be noted that it's not just about throwing it the cue as hard as you can. It's about the mechanics of getting, speed, power, timing, everything coming together at once. Shane has that down, and I don't think anybody practices the break more than Shane Van Boening.
Anytime you give more speed, you try to generate more speed to the ball, it becomes more difficult to control the line of aim, the line of cueing. Just like in tennis, like big servers in tennis, they can hit hard, but they will never, in competition, try to serve at 100%. Because the harder they try to serve, the more difficult to control.
So this is a push out. Finland can choose to shoot or give it back, and they choose to shoot. Oh, wow.
The shooting they do. 2 shot makers, Makkonen and Immonen.
What a shot from Mika.
Taking the bull by the horns. Couple
that's
of nice bank shots by Makkonen.
Oh, wow. What a shot, Alex. It's just, that's as tough as there is on a pool table.
There then followed a lengthy tussle over the 2-ball. America are now back at the table.
That's why you play a safety like that. Try to get your opponent to leave it open.
Yeah, but this is a good outcome for Woodward and Van Boening. Straight, cue ball on the rail. No pocket there for the 3-ball. So there's no use, there's not a lot of use in taking on that 2-ball, but if they're on a diagonal to the pocket, it's never easy to get that safe. Aldrich ball first, he played. And what we've seen from the Philippines and from Chinese Taipei in the afternoon, and what they have seen surely, makes everyone aware of the importance of the outcome of this rack. Next thing you know, after 15 minutes of seat treatment, you can be trailing 6-2, 6-3.
Well, these matches are in a condensed format, so it's just everything, all the pressure, all the big time shots, everything is just piled on in about 1 hour or so. It's everything in one. And you just cannot afford to make mistakes.
Good natural path played there.
Good pot there from Petri, and he has really come through so far in this match. No, he's going to be livid with himself.
I thought he'd take it on to the side. Wasn't exactly a textbook execution there. Pulled away his bridge hand. Now Woodward, get your buddy on the 5. Stay away from the 7. A lot of angle on the 5. So Shane will need to smother the cue ball. Check side on this table doesn't bite into the rail so much. This works. See his eyes, see his eyes, open up wide. He smells it. A gap, a 4-2 lead.
Well, they were battling on a safety, and it was Immonen who left it open. And you see now, this could be very quickly 4-2. It can get away from you so quickly. And that's what makes every shot so pressure-packed.
Yeah, that's perfect shape. Any combination is missable. But difficult to miss, being set up so perfectly as Woodward is. Why did I say that?
Let's have another look at this. Oh.
It's not often you'll see Woodward react like that.
Oh, yeah.
With bank number 3 hitting the back of the pocket. Makkonen makes good work of that chance.
Super confident. What a difference from 4-2 to 3-3. All tied up. And boy, how fast things can change here at the World Cup of Pool. We're all tied here in Shanghai.
Welcome back to Shanghai and the second round encounter between Finland and the USA, where it's currently 3 apiece. A decent break by Finland in the 7th, followed by a successful tussle over the 3-ball, saw the 2012 winners regain the lead.
Now they lead 4-3.
This is now the 8th. Finland to break. Commentary from Alex Lely and Ted Lerner.
Got a ball down, but look out for that cue ball.
Ouch. And yet again, momentum swings the other direction.
Yep. And it never got touched by another ball. So he just lost control. That's not what you want to do with the cue ball. You want to park it down, keep it as close to the middle as possible. So this means ball in hand for the Americans. Place that ball anywhere on the table.
They're pointing at the 3-7 combination. They could also play for the 3, but the 3-7 carom, is sitting so nice that it makes the position that much easier, and control of the 3-ball is not an issue. Clip it, sink it, and there it is. A terrific is a euphemism. One of the best bar box players, Skyler Woodward is, on a smaller table, 8-ball. Even less room to work the cue ball, so he knows about kisses, caroms, little tickies. He won't forget the combination that he missed 2 racks ago. It's easy to feel the urgency to rush shots, being under the gun and clocked. Take all the time that you have.
Absolutely. Even though it's only a 30-second shot clock, taking that extra time can help you take control of the match. Just keep your opponents nice and snug in their chairs.
Yeah, Kevin Chen of Chinese Taipei did that wonderfully well. Had to play 2-3 crunch shots in their match. It took then 5-6 seconds before going down. Good strike.
So this came on a ball in hand. Due to the scratch on the break by Makkonen. We are tied at 4, so it's a race to 3 to see who moves on to the quarterfinals.
Another tussle in the 9th saw both teams chasing the 2-ball until the US eventually pocketed the elusive blue, going on to run out the table.
2 in a row for the USA, a chance to move to the hill.
We rejoin play for rack 10.
He's got a ball down, the 1 ball, so he'll be shooting at the 2, which appears to be open for Shane Van Boening. So this bodes well for the Americans.
Really the opportunity to get to the hill. You cannot cherish ambitions for the title and not run out from here. Same as the previous rack, the balls are out there. Just run out.
Did you say that in the last rack? Yeah, right. Just run out.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
It's all in the cue ball position. Recognize the exact angle. Don't accept what you think to see. Also to mention that the TV table reacts differently from the practice table, different from any other table that they play on. It's very difficult to simulate these playing conditions. And that means, because it reacts differently, sometimes you have to choose differently. This is fine.
Good execution by Team USA.
I like their rhythm. It seems that they are slowing themselves down. Actually, now I remember in London last year, this is what Woodward halfway the tournament came to realize, that he was playing too fast. Not now.
Skyler's really come into his own in Scotch doubles playing with Shane Van Boening. He's not afraid to give his own opinion, even though it is, clear that Shane is the general. Shane is the leader, but Skyler gives his ideas and opinions freely.
I like this.
And Shane likes that too.
Close.
Shane's very reserved himself. Shane is more of a loner type. So for him to play with a partner, he needs someone who is a little bit assertive.
Yeah, but also I know what you do a lot, you become good at. If they team up often enough, they just get better and better.
There it is. Terrific rack, break and run, just in time for Team USA. They lead it 6-4.
Welcome back to Shanghai and the 2018 World Cup of Pool, where the USA now lead Finland 6-4 in the race to 7. Let's rejoin our commentary team of Alex Lely and Ted Lerner.
Oh, look out for the cue ball.
Oy, oy, oy.
How many times have we seen this? That last rack never seems to go easy.
What happened there? Yeah, like I said, that's
Kicked in.
the area where a lot of traffic is. The balls below the 9 will travel. They go 3 rails. So now ball in hand for Finland. Could be their last inning. Cannot afford to go wrong here.
That's right. So all the pressure on Team Finland. They need 3 racks to move on. The USA needs just 1.
Nice zip on the cue ball. Don't be afraid to let that cue ball fly around as long as you're getting to a nice area, a zone. So a stop shot for a square inch is good. 2-3 rails for 10 square inch is also good. Like so, he has given Makkonen 2 pockets. Still not super easy. But at least he has choice. Now he has a slight angle on the 2 towards the 8 ball. So he's asking Immonen to look with him. Not only to choose, but also to look, to perceive what angle is it exactly. Can I get to the long rail off of the 2? Or should I go to the side pocket? More difficult putt. With automatic position. This is a hard-fought match. 7 rounds, or actually possibly 13 rounds of heavyweight boxing, punches flying back and forth. Because that is what it could come down to, a deciding 13th rec.
We're on the 11th frame, still in doubt. American still in the driver's seat. Finland attempting to claw their way back. Still confident shooting by the Finns.
Yeah, he hits the ball so nice, Makkonen. Still to win a Euro Tour. All good. Definitely the more solid of the two in this match. He's also so experienced.
Nicely done. And this all came off the scratch on the break. Looking sensational. Oh no,
first a favorable kiss on the 4. They were straight into the side pocket, but then the 6 and 7 killing the party.
Yeah, watch this. Great break. He got the 3 ball down, the 1 ball down, the 4 ball down, and we thought he was going to have a shot on that blue too, but no.
6 and
All right,
7
it's a pretty
wanted
wide open table. Come on, Alex, take us through it. What are you going to do?
A push out. Play a push.
Where?
Easy. Extension.
Call the extension, Alex, so you can think about it.
Well, Mika's pointing a spot out on the short rail. I wouldn't want to leave them a shot that they can win with. Something happens.
Not sure what happened there. It's possible, yes, somebody on their cell phone. Very common these days. So this is the push out now. Push to a jump.
Oh, this is, yeah, that's what push outs are. Many times you have to bluff. But they don't get lured, Van Boening and Woodward. Go ahead. But, you know, if I play Niels Fijn, I know from Niels that I don't want to give this back.
Because Niels can make this.
Yeah. I mean, Sha-Xing Wu, Chang Junlin.
Here comes a jump shot.
I'm not
fraught with danger. Because who knows where it's going to end up. And that was always the problem.
I didn't like the push, or did I? Well, the Americans will like the outcome, that's for sure. This is it, 6 balls. And then they book their ticket, their spot in the quarterfinals. Stay below the 5. Has he? Should have. Still some work to do. It's not easy to draw away from the 7. Coming off of the 7, the side pocket looms large.
Oh, nice. Good touch from Shane Van Boening.
Yeah, very nice. He's feeling it. They did it again. 2 balls. And as last year in Bethnal Green, London, USA sends the Finns packing.
And this 9-ball, as easy as it gets, Skyler Woodward takes the Americans to the quarterfinals with a hard-fought and well-done 7-5 win over a very disappointed Team Finland.